Hey you guys, I am driving. I'm on my way to a pretty nice community. This is what the front of it looks like. It is Vista Lakes, and I'm actually headed out to a condo that we purchased through a tax deed sale. And you know I'm not usually crazy about condos, but my partner really wanted it, and it actually ended up being a good deal. We bought it for $24, and we have a buyer already who plans on purchasing it at I think it's $45,000. But listen to this. This is what the Condo Association is trying to do. And this is what you need to find out before you purchase these condos too. Is one, you want to find out what the annual or the monthly dues are. We already know what that is. That's about $400 a month. But we asked them for an estoppel letter, and what an estoppel letter does is basically a payoff. Lets us know what the monthly dues are that are still due on the property. From the time that we owned it, how much are the monthly dues? There might be late fees, but let us know what our payoff balance is on those monthly dues. Well, when the title company went to go and do that, they were informed by the management company that manages these condos for the condo owners, is that for their estoppel letter, they want to charge us, listen to this, $185 2 weeks out if you ask him for the estoppel letter with 2 weeks notice. And if you want it within, wait, this is the entrance, we're putting up on it right now. If you want that estoppel letter within 24 hours, they want $350 to give you this estoppel letter within 24 hours so that you can close. Now, mind you, you cannot close until you have this estoppel letter. So pretty much they have you by the barrel. You have to pay this fee, which is one of the reasons why you want to have your title company start to find out way ahead of time what these requirements are for the title company, so you know, so you can coordinate it so you can pay the lower amount and not the higher amount. Now, we've tried it to get them to give us, that estoppel letter at a lower rate, and they are not having it. They're refusing to do it. And in this market, I'm guessing they're trying to make as much money as they can, and that's one of the revenue sources for them. Let me see what else you should know about this property. Like I said, we purchased it for $24, and we're able to go ahead and sell it for $45. Another problem we ran into with the title company is that this is a new title company I'm using, is that they're trying to tell us that the back dues, because remember we bought it through a tax deed sale, so someone else owned it prior to us purchasing it. So evidently that person never paid their taxes, so they never paid the dues to this very nice condo association either. This is the building that the condo is located in. Let me turn my car off and step out and show you. So they never paid the condo dues either. Well, because of that, there are probably about $6,000 in condo dues that are due on this condo. And there are like 2 officers that live in this neighborhood too, which makes it very safe. I'm actually parked in probably one of the spots where the officers sometimes park, but they haven't told me which one is the parking spot, so I pretty much park in any of the spots because I'm never here that long. But anyway, the prior owner didn't pay their condo dues, but because we bought it in a tax sale, I want to make sure I don't lock my keys in the car. Because we bought it in a tax sale, we're not obligated to pay those condo dues, okay? All that gets wiped away at the sale. So anyway, the Condo Association was trying to tell our title company that we did have to pay it. So I had to inform the title company, look, you need to research the statutes and look at the laws. We are not obligated to pay that. And they did talk with the Condo Association. The Condo Association, quote unquote, said they're going to have the board waive the fee. That's because they know that they can't charge us those fees. Anyway, I'm going to go over to the property now. And what I'm doing is picking up the lockbox, which is almost a good problem to have. Ran out of lockboxes, so I need this lockbox for another property. And this one's closed Friday, and today's Sunday, so I'm just picking it up, and nobody else is going to be going to this property anyway. Pretty much have a buyer, so they don't even need the lockbox. Okay, and this is the property, and there's another video that you guys can watch to see what it looks like. Oh, let me tell you what else I'm doing here. I've got this nifty little notice in my hand here. Sorry about this. And I'm going to put this in the window of all the properties that we have coming up that we actually bought through the tax deed sale. There's a very important reason why I'm using this notice, and I'm going to explain that in another video that cautions you about these trash out services, if they're legitimate or maybe they're not legitimate, that are actually going around and clearing out these properties for the banks, that even though your property may not be a bank owned or under a bank mortgage, these trash out companies may come to your property. So this is one of the things that we're using that can probably deter them from trying to break into the property. I'll tell you about that in another video.